Greetings, everyone. This is I'm Right.
I'm Right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
I am Anthony Cordova.
Hey, hey.
Hey, what's up, Jill?
Well, I'm excited because
Why?
we had a recent caller.
Oh, cool. I like a new caller?
A new caller.
New caller.
Someone who's never called in to our show, and I think it's the first time they've actually listened to a show.
Oh, really? Wow.
So let's hear that.
Okay, let's hear it.
Hello, guys. This is the Hulk. I was just listening to your unconventional relationships episode, and I have a perfect example for you. Unfortunately, I have to, well, sorry, unfortunately, it's the situation I'm in, have made an arrangement for my parents to live with me because my father has failing health. He has Parkinson's. He's become too difficult for one person to keep track of and help get through the day. And my mom was being drugged down by this. So at the time, being the single oldest son, I took on the responsibility of ensuring that my parents have the care that they need and the support that they need. And I've met this wonderful woman, and we've had to carve out a unique relationship in which I really don't see any way that we could all live together under the same roof. It's still a pretty new relationship. I'm not trying to put that kind of pressure on anything. But I totally see us for the indeterminate future, maybe 10 years, who knows, of living separately, about 25, 30 minutes apart, and making the time when we can to be together. And it's not optimal, but it is what we can make of it. And we care about each other too much to want to end the relationship or not have the relationship. So I just wanted to pass that along to you.
Okay, well, thank you, Hulk, for calling us about
Yes,
our previous
you.
episode about unconventional relationships. Hulk had quite a bit of information there.
He sure did, but you know what jumped out to me more than anything else?
I bet I do. 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
10 years. 10 years. 10.
But
wait,
who knows?
Wait, 10
He said,
years.
but who knows?
10 years. Let me give an example.
Of what?
Quick.
Of what?
10 years, people waiting, things like that. They've got time. 10 years.
I don't think he said he was waiting.
Well, waiting to either, get married or move in together or whatever. 10 years.
But if you've done it for 10 years, why change it?
Yeah,
if that works.
Why? But a story.
Okay.
A close relative of mine.
Of ours?
Of ours.
But on your side?
On my side.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this relative is a male, and he, at all cost, would try not to get married. He was like a bachelor.
A bachelor for life, huh?
Yes, but he had all of these long-time relationships.
Okay.
Okay.
Long-term relationships.
Yeah, long-term relationships. Okay. So the last long-term relationship he had, he was they were not engaged, but they were dating each other for probably 7 or 8 years, and then she died.
Oh.
Yeah, she just died.
Oh.
So that's really, really sad. But
So wait, with that example, had he in those 7 years decided to change their relationship to marry her?
No. No. But he had regrets after she died.
That he didn't marry her.
Yeah,
what was the regret?
The regret. So, the saying, life is short. Life is short. You never know what's going to happen.
Right.
Life is short.
Right.
So this devout bachelor, probably 3 years, maybe 4 years later, got married, and he's still married.
Because he realized, don't count on tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
Exactly.
So is that your advice to Hulk?
Well, no. This is just something to think about.
Okay.
Just something to think about.
Okay.
But as we know that, I have like a 2-year rule. It takes 2 years to really get to know a person.
Right.
So I can live with 2 years. 10 years, that's a bit much. But this is what I suggest. I understand, a parent that's elderly and that may need to go into a home. I've been there, done that. Okay. So here's the deal. It is very easy for you two, in the position you are now, to interact with your parents and get to know each other. As in the call, he said that it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Well,
for all of them to
be in the same house.
Yes.
But what does the Hulk know that makes him sure that it's not going to work? See, in a relationship, you have to get to know everybody.
Right.
You really do.
Well, he said it's a fairly new relationship.
But in this,
so there are many things he doesn't know.
That's right. So in this new relationship, and if they see that they want to go further with their relationship, they do both need to interact with his parents.
Right. But maybe that's why. Maybe they already have. Maybe that's why he knows they can't live under one roof.
Well, that's a thing to look at, because I commend the Hulk for not wanting to put his parents in a home, or his father particularly right now. But sometimes, unless you do work in healthcare, it is extremely hard for us normal people to take care of our parents when they get older and need real care.
Yeah.
We want to do it, but we're just not equipped to do it. So there may be a time where, as much as he doesn't want to, he may have to either put his father somewhere or bring in some help.
He's more likely to do that since...
Yeah, so bring in some help. But
yes.
The point is, I don't think the two of them, if they are truly in love, should put their lives on hold because of his living situation. That's what I think.
Well, I guess I have a completely different take.
I figured you would.
Takeaway of what he said, because he did say they are in love, that they have much in common. He did say, and he didn't describe why, but he did say he was sure that everybody living under one roof wasn't going to work, and that he and the woman he loves live about 25, 30 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, that's working for everybody.
Yeah, right now.
Right now. So for him to think that maybe that's going to be the situation for 10 years, I would love to know what the woman he loves thinks. Is she perfectly content to do that? Because if she is, chances are, if something changes, she would still want that arrangement.
Yes.
So I think the Hulk needs to be honest with himself. Did he make that call to just tell us about their unconventional relationship, or does he want to change the relationship when things in his life change?
Yes.
Because that's what they need to discuss. If we do this now, will you want to change it later? And if she agrees to it now, chances are she doesn't want to change it later. So he needs to be honest with himself.
But then also the Hulk said maybe 10 years, but maybe it's 20 years.
Yes.
Maybe it's 15 years.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yes.
Or like you're saying, maybe it's sooner.
It could be sooner.
It could be sooner.
Or even
it could be much later.
Right. But regardless, I think the real issue is what the arrangement you have now. Do you want it to change? And I think he and the woman he loves have to have that honest discussion, because she may be perfectly happy to have her own space 25, 30 minutes away for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, she may be.
So
that's
does
true.
he
That's
want
true.
that?
Yeah, does he really want that? But again, time will tell as their relationship.
Yes, because then
continues.
you'll get to know each other, and he may even change his mind and think that they all can live under one roof.
Yes, but I do think it's very important that they all interact. I don't think that she should be missing from his life as far as his parents are concerned.
See, I didn't get that at all. I didn't get that he was. No, it's a different question if we're talking about compartmentalizing. You know, I have my life with my parents. I have my life with you. That's a completely different question.
Yeah, but funny, this is turning into a whole episode.
I
know.
But
this is not our episode.
This is not. This is not. But Hulk, we hope that our observations have helped you in some way, and to the rest of our listeners too, if you ever find yourself in a similar situation.
Yeah.
All right. So, our episode, if you're listening to this on a Monday, Valentine's Day just passed.
Valentine's Day.
It just passed.
Love, 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 love.
So our episode is actually about, okay, Valentine's Day. Now what?
Okay, you had Valentine's Day. What's going to happen now?
Right. It's part of a segment that we call Stand by Your Stance. All right. So first of all, I think when it comes to Valentine's Day, I have expressed this before in our podcast.
Okay.
That's the stupidest holiday. It's really stupid. I believe in love. I don't like public displays of, sending flowers to the workplace. People would know I'm married, so why do you have to send me flowers so that everybody could see it? Hate it. Yes.
This sounds like an instant replay of our podcast last year about Valentine's Day.
Well, I still have the same view of Valentine's Day a year later.
You're bah humbug. You're a bah humbug. Valentine's Day bah humbug.
I'm not. But I do think that if you're going to put, show your love at least that day, then you should do it the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. You don't have to do it in the same way. But a lot of people, why are you rolling your eyes?
Who can keep that up?
I said you don't have to do it in the same way.
I'm only rolling my eyes because I thought I heard a plane crashing into our house.
What?
I heard a weird sound. I don't know. I wonder where it was coming from. That's all.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Continue.
Should we go check to see if a plane
Hey, we would know by now.
House?
We would know by now if it happened.
Okay. Anyway.
Back to our topic.
Yes,
Jill.
our topic.
Stay on topic.
You stay on topic. You're the one that interrupted. So, anyway, I believe that we can show love different ways every single day. And I think you do that. And I think I do that.
Yeah, but a person will find it hard to keep up that Valentine's Day kind of atmosphere every day.
But what I'm saying is if you have shown the person you love that you love them every day in some way, something as simple as you even say to me when I call you, I'll say, I called you now because in 10 minutes I have to grade papers. And you'll say, thank you. Thank you for finding time to talk to me before then. Remember?
Yes.
You say that all the time.
Yes.
Right? So that's my way of showing you that I love you enough to call you before I do some work.
Jill, do you remember when we were first dating on Valentine's Day? I would write poems to you.
Yes. Why don't you do that anymore?
I would, even though at that time I didn't know you didn't like it, but I would send flowers to you.
Not at work, though. You sent them to my house. I don't mind flowers. I do mind if you're going to send it to my workplace. Why?
But then you know
where I live. Why?
But then you know what happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. You start saying, I don't care about Valentine's Day. It's overrated. Every day is Valentine's Day. So this is why I don't write.
That has nothing to do with your writing me
to
poems
you on Valentine's Day.
That has nothing to. Well, what I actually liked about you writing poems for me is that you would randomly write poems for me. It didn't have to be on Valentine's Day.
And that was new love.
So it sounds like you are saying
that was new love, baby.
that you'll do more in the beginning of a relationship than you will do once you have me or once you think you have me.
It's not just me. It's everyone. They can't help it. It's human nature. They can't help it. It's human nature. But I still show you that I love you all the time.
Yes, I started off by saying that. So by the time Valentine's Day rolls around, it's somewhat anticlimactic to me.
Okay.
I mean, it's great if you do,
Yes,
if you acknowledge. I'm not saying don't acknowledge it. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, now that Valentine's Day has passed, continue showing the person that you love them.
So now what?
Yeah, now what?
So
now what you gonna do?
You mentioned to me about, like before, about guys that would break up with women before Christmas and before Valentine's Day,
simply because they didn't want to give them gifts or make them think that the relationship was more than it was.
So tell me, which one would be better? Did they break up with them before Valentine's Day, or they break up with them after Valentine's Day, after they've taken them out on this wonderful Valentine's Day date, and then the next day they say, hey, I think I want to break up with you?
It's better before, for sure. Because if you want to break up with someone, why wait till right before Valentine's Day? Just do it.
Maybe the guy just wanted to have a nice Valentine's Day.
Do guys want to have a nice Valentine's Day?
One thing about Valentine's Day for guys, and do you know what that means for guys? Valentine's Day for guys?
That they'll get laid?
Yeah, they're going to get some sex that night. You see?
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not.
They're going to get some sex.
Maybe not.
So it's a good bet to take a woman out for Valentine's Day. You could probably even take someone out for Valentine's Day that you never met before. You could
this
find.
This is horrible.
You could find.
I need to stop you there.
You could find.
Oh my gosh! Woman who are you?
Walking down the street, right?
No.
And you can stop her and ask her, would she like to go out with on Valentine's Day with you?
That's a horrible
and if she's single,
thing to say.
She may say, I would love to.
That's horrible.
I would love. See, here's the problem.
No.
Here's
no
the problem.
Man should ever think that just because you give a woman a trinket or something or somebody else,
I agree.
It does not mean that you are going to get sex.
They
have a right to say no.
I agree. I totally agree with that. I mean, 100%. You know I'm a feminist, right, Jill?
Sometimes.
Most of the time. I'm a feminist, okay?
Sometimes you are.
So I agree with you. But here's the key. I've noticed in my life, it's like you're saying, women tend to put too much value, give too much value.
I did not say that.
Valentine's Day.
I did not say that.
Yeah, that's exactly what you said.
Nope.
Yeah,
did not say that
play
either.
It back.
Let's do. Let's do play it back. I did not say that women value it more.
Well, no, women probably do. Men aren't that excited about Valentine's Day. They're not.
Well, again, you're generalizing.
I am generalizing. I said, but, every day you ask a man how much he cares about Valentine's Day, and he'll say, I don't care. That's for my wife, or, that's for my girlfriend. She looks forward to it more than I do. And this is probably true.
Because most of the time women are put down, beaten down, all of that. So it's the one day that they can, that it's nice to know they're special to somebody.
Yes. So even women, can say in their mind, hey, that's the day I'm going to get some.
Why are you keep relating this to sex? We're talking about love, and love and sex can be two entirely different things.
Why is it that chocolates are given on Valentine's Day?
Well, it can be an aphrodisiac.
Oh, there you go.
I'm here to tell you that not every woman likes chocolate.
Well, you like chocolate.
I only like certain kinds of chocolate.
You especially like chocolate-covered strawberries.
And when's the last time you gave me some, huh?
Well, I became scared to give you any after the last time I gave you some chocolate-covered strawberries.
I can't help what chocolate does to me. But anyway.
But anyway.
But we're talking about love.
We're talking about love. But, this is how chocolate came about and flowers. And it's all. And I know this is not right. I disagree with it.
Don't even put it out there. If you don't agree with it, don't put it out there.
But it's like, for instance, if you gave a guy, he said, "Hey, I bought a diamond ring for you." The guy's, "Why'd you spend your money? I really don't want that diamond ring." Most guys. Some guys will say, "Oh, yeah, I love it." But most guys, bought me a car or something, So
you are so stereotyping in this
I am stereotyping, but
because now you're going to say women like diamonds, but women are taught that diamonds are a girl's best friend. They're taught that.
But see, this is what I'm saying.
Not every woman likes diamonds either.
This whole thing of Valentine's Day, I think I'm in agreement with you, Jill.
I'm right.
We should not give it so much weight.
Yes.
That
Valentine's is what I'm saying.
So what now?
Yeah.
But what now?
Yes.
You can give me chocolate. It's nice. But what now?
Right.
You can give me a diamond and take me out to dinner. But what now?
Right.
What we going to do now?
Right. In terms of a relationship.
So what are they going to do?
So here's the thing about Valentine's Day.
What is the thing about Valentine's Day?
No matter the recipient of whatever gifts are given, no matter the recipient, people think that means something. So if it's diamonds, then that typically means a more serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just a card that's funny, yeah, you might, or maybe that's when admirers surface.
Uh-huh.
When I was in junior high through high school, someone gave me, every single year would give me chocolate covered cherries. And every time.
Not strawberries.
Cherries.
It gave you the wrong thing.
But no, every time he gave it to me, I'm like, does he know we're cousins?
Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. You are from Kentucky.
Oh, don't even. Oh, my goodness.
It's one of those days, Jill. What can I say?
That you're just saying everything that pops into your head. My point is, I was like, what does this mean that you're giving it to me? And so finally we had a discussion after years of this exchange. And it was the day that he just decided to tell me, hey, I know we're cousins, but you're great. And I just wanted to let you know.
That was nice.
All right. Well, let's get to our second segment that we call
Give It a Rest and a Resolution.
So your conclusion is that you agree with me? That we should not put, as if we love someone, show them every day? That's my conclusion.
Yeah, that's kind of my conclusion also. So you're right and I'm right. You're right, I'm right.
No, I'm right.
You're right, I'm right. You're right, I'm right. We're both right.
Only
I'm right,
because
I'm right. We're both right.
No,
yes.
I'm right.
You're right,
now
I'm
you're
right.
You're confusing me. You were wrong.
I wasn't wrong.
Now you're right.
I'm right.
You were wrong. Now you're right.
No, you're right. I'm right.
Oh, my gosh. Let's get to our third segment that we call
I'm trying to help you.
Do you have any advice?
I'm afraid to give advice today.
Yes, because you get ready to tell people if you go out on Valentine's Day, you're going to have sex. Woohoo! So please don't tell people that.
it's like weddings. Valentine's Day is like weddings.
In what way?
At weddings, the single women are usually in anticipation of meeting someone at the wedding.
I never ever thought I would meet somebody at a wedding.
That wasn't you. But you know how men are afraid to go to weddings?
No.
Well,
I know they're afraid to catch the garter that symbolizes that they're going to get married.
To go to weddings, but I loved going to weddings.
She picked up people at weddings?
Absolutely, and funerals. So,
funerals? Oh my gosh. Who are you today?
Anyway, what was I supposed to do? Give advice? Give advice?
Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you're right about that.
Well, to the women, and it doesn't matter whether you are straight or LGBTQ, doesn't matter. But if you're a person that really looks forward to Valentine's Day, you should go out for Valentine's Day. If someone asks you, you should. And if no one asks you out, still enjoy the day and celebrate yourself.
Yes, I would agree with that. But also, I think Valentine's Day should also be about self-love. So love yourself first. And then when you love someone else, show them. Don't be afraid to show them. But you don't have to wait till Valentine's Day. I still maintain that.
You don't. You don't. And many people don't.
But even if you're not with anyone right now, love yourself, or, go out with friends or something. Yes. Something where you're with someone who does think you're great.
I think you're great.
You do?
Yes.
You gonna show me?
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to our last segment that we call. So, what do you think? What do you think? Because I'm right.
Because I'm right.
All right. So we started this episode with a caller.
Mm-hmm.
So Hulk, if you want to talk back to us and about our response to you,
yes, feel
free to call us back. And, if you want to reveal more, we could talk about that.
Okay.
But listeners, we also want you to feel free to call us about any episode you've heard of ours. It doesn't have to be this one. But I would love to know what you all think about Valentine's Day, since according to Tony, for 2 years in a row, I have said it's a stupid holiday.
So, yes, give us a call at 404-594-2247.
I think you should say the number again.
404-594-2247.
Yes, yes. All right.
Okay. Now what we going to do?
Well, we're going to do some shout-outs to Gifford Ivan Cordova.
I rather blow kisses at you.
Well, thank you. I received them. Thank you. But we do have to close out this episode too. Okay. Love will still be in the air. Don't worry. All right. So shout out to Gifford Ivan Cordova III for the music, Nick Zinke for the art, and to you listeners and callers. We really appreciate you. And also, bonjour to our listeners in France. We keep going up on the charts there.
Yeah, when are you going to take me to France, Jill? You don't take me anywhere.
Well, I don't take you anywhere this year. It is not safe to go anywhere right now. But when it is,
love me.
I do. When it is, I'll take you. So everybody, thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Worldwide, thank you for listening.
Yes.
So you've been listening to I'm Right.
I'm Right.
And in this episode, I truly was right.
Yes, you're right and I'm right.
No. I'm Jill Cordova.
I'm Anthony Cordova.
Who is wrong, but he became right. So anyway, thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Love.
Love, 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 love. And remember, audience, I love you. Bye.
I love you more.